Make me look like the girl in the photo.
The doctor was preparing to perform surgery on a girl to make her look exactly like the person in the picture. And the shocking part is, that girl was me, Sierra. To explain this story properly, we have to start with the beauty ranking system at my school. There was an unspoken rule. Every student's looks were evaluated weekly and ranked from A, highest, to B, C, with F as the lowest. Still stuck at F, huh? Congrats on hitting F for the 10th week in a row. This week, you'll be my servant. Those ranked F barely had any privileges in school, but I wasn't worried because I was the queen of the school, holding on to rank A the longest. As an A rank, I had the right to pick one F rank to follow me around. Everything at school was prioritized for me.
Hey!
Of course, who would dare make the queen wait in line? I didn't even need to do my homework. Plenty of people would do it for me. Maybe out of admiration, or maybe just to avoid being targeted by me. I told you to get juice!
I bought exactly what was on your list.
Maintaining my A rank seemed easy. After all, my beauty only came from my makeup. Without it, I was just ordinary. I couldn't let anyone see my bare face. But I wasn't worried. I had mastered makeup like a pro. As long as I kept up this polished face, no one could take my spot. But one day, my perfect life flipped upside down when Jerry showed up. A stylish girl with a face almost identical to mine? Was I seeing things? How could someone look so much like me? But I didn't care. I thought she wouldn't affect my rank. Wrong. Why was I suddenly ranked F? I was shocked. Was the ranking machine broken?
Can't believe she got A rank.
Meanwhile, my so-called copy Jerry got rank A.
Heard you were A rank for months. Guess I finally knocked you down to F.
That machine must be broken. Next week, I'll be A again.
We'll see. I want you to be my servant now.
Like karma, my status flipped overnight. From queen to errand girl. Because of my arrogance, people I once looked down on finally took revenge. I bet they'd been waiting for this moment forever. I even had to do things I feared most.
Jump in and get my stuff.
But I can't swim. I've been scared of water since I was little. Luckily, Matt helped me retrieve it.
Huh?
Why would he do that? Hadn't I always treated him horribly? From that day on, I started tagging along after Matt. Hi! Even though he stayed cold toward me, I wanted to be his friend. Need help with anything?
I don't need your help.
Despite his coldness, I kept trying to get closer to help him. At first he resisted, but slowly he started opening up.
You're not prepping for tomorrow's ranking?
No matter how much I fix myself up, I'll still end up F. Week after week of being F made me lose interest in the whole system. That machine must be broken to keep Jerry at A so long.
But that doesn't mean the schemes I don't know about will stop.
On the night before the next ranking, someone tampered with the evaluation machine, only to be stopped by Jerry.
I knew you'd try to change it.
What I didn't expect, that person was Matt. He and Jerry had teamed up.
Did you forget what she did to you?
I don't want to keep this revenge going.
So soft-hearted, huh?
Yeah, Sierra did a lot of awful things. She was arrogant, treated me like dirt, bossed me around. I hated her so much I wanted her to pay.
Then all the more reason to work with me.
That was the past. Yeah, Sierra was wrong, but what made her that way? Was this stupid beauty ranking system. Stop this. I'm gonna fix it.
After arguing with Jerry, Matt ran into me.
Sierra? Yeah, Sierra did a lot of awful things.
But before he even got the chance to explain, I'd already listened to the voice note Jerry sent.
I hated her so much I wanted her to pay.
Hearing Matt's words of hatred crushed me. Turns out Jerry had planned all this, manipulating both of us.
See? She hasn't changed. So don't change our plan.
She was determined to tear me and Matt apart.
Wait, I was ranked B just last week?
Shockingly, everyone was ranked F.
You're all just Fs. Only I deserve A.
Even Jerry herself checked.
What? What did you do to the machine?
The machine was never broken. Jerry thought Matt had sabotaged it, but in truth, I had asked him to. Matt reprogrammed it to erase beauty standards completely. So now everyone has the same score.
You knew about this plan?
Stop it already, Amanda. That's right. Jerry's real identity was Amanda, my former best friend. Back then, before we changed, we were both stuck at F. Another F. I need to change.
Don't bother, just accept it.
Why should I accept it? Unlike Amanda, who resigned herself, I transformed myself and climbed to A rank.
You look so different today.
And that's not all. Thanks to that, I became top ranked. I became number 1, but Amanda didn't seem happy. Don't worry, I'll protect you. I was a bad friend. After rising to the top, Amanda was slowly pushed out of my circle. My life changed completely.
Sierra, your servant's here.
By the time I realized, Amanda had already quit school, too disappointed to stay, cutting off contact with me. I thought she had transferred, but instead, Amanda had surgery.
Make me look like her.
She turned herself into me. For what? It wasn't worth it. It was my fault that hurt you. I'm truly sorry, Jerry.
I even changed my face, but for what?
From that day, the school abolished the beauty ranking system. Amanda disappeared. I don't know where she went, but I hope both of us can let go of the past and those toxic standards and finally live happily as ourselves.
My boyfriend is a fashion designer, and he was tightening my waist just to squeeze me into the dress he designed. Every time he pulled, I felt like my ribs were about to pop through my skin. He didn't even look at me once. Just the numbers, as if I were a mannequin.
65?
He pulled harder, like being 1 centimeter too big was a crime. I could hear the threads starting to tear. The dress ripped apart and fell off, and he immediately screamed,
My art!
He bent down to gather the fabric scraps like mourning a dead masterpiece, then looked up, blaming me. Who could even wear that insane dress? What was once his art became trash, and in his eyes, it was because of my body.
It's all because of your oversized body.
This was no longer a request. It was a command. Edric wanted me to lose weight. The body reformation began with hanging exercises under a bridge. This was the first task in my husband's training program.
Move!
If I slipped, I'd fall. And of course, I slipped. My hand lost grip. In an instant, all my effort vanished. I plunged into the water, came up flailing, only to realize no one reached out to pull me up. While I shivered from the cold, he was eating, face calm.
You're in? Good.
I was starving, so hungry. My chest ached just from looking at food. He glanced at me, smirked.
Eat.
I almost cried with relief. But then, the meal was a single bitter lemon wedge, and the minimum posture was a headstand at the dinner table. He sat beside me, leisurely feeding lemon into my mouth. Before long, my body swayed. I collapsed onto the table. I didn't expect Edric to catch me. He looped the measuring tape around my waist, face tense like sculpting a marble statue. I looked at him, hoping for a shred of validation. But all I saw was disappointment.
Not enough.
So I continued, hanging, climbing, headstands, chewing lemons. I didn't count calories anymore. I just dreamed of a spoonful of porridge. Until one day, the tape said 55 centimeters.
Wow.
Maybe I had finally pleased him. But before I could breathe, he tightened the tape again.
Not enough.
I grabbed scissors and sliced the tape in half. Go find a doll to dress. I was so thin, even breathing hurt. But for him, it still wasn't the right fit. Behind me, I heard him mutter.
Doll.
I thought it was just a frustrated mumble, until I saw them. All around were still, silent figures. A chill crept through my skin. On the runway stood girls with impossible waists. I scanned their faces. Not one blinked, as if they were programmed to be perfect. No way! No normal person could wear that dress. I followed the hallway and saw him, secretly pushing 2 models into a room and locking the door. My hand trembled as I turned the knob. I froze. Before me was a stark white room, so silent I could hear my heartbeat. Because what was inside wasn't a dressing room, it was a display room for mannequins made of flesh. The air was freezing cold, but what chilled me wasn't the temperature. His lovers, standing upright, still, eyes wide as if looking through me, but I knew. They saw nothing anymore. No organs, no muscles, just skin and a steel frame holding up the form, waists so tiny, like measured with that same old tape. I wanted to scream, but my throat locked up. A door creaked open, cutting through my thoughts. Edric entered. His eyes scanned the room. My heart pounded behind the clothing rack. He walked over to one of the frames, tapped with his finger.
This doll needs replacing. Only the useless wife left now.
I bit my lip. Rage pooled in my mouth. For the first time, I understood. I covered my mouth to stifle the sob. I peeked out, eyes darting for an escape. Nothing. Only a row of cold dolls and dresses waiting to be tried on. I had to act. Now, a soft click. My eyes caught something behind the doll's neck. A control switch. The remote beeped.
Walk forward.
The two dolls moved silently. Smooth, robotic, precise. Now I understood. For the first time, the puzzle clicked together. He controlled them by voice. I crept behind one of the lovers, switched her control from voice to auto. Now, they'd obey every voice command, automatically. Now, let's see how your creation bites back. Step 1, a little scare.
Already malfunctioning?
I used to be human. Edric, shocked. How dare you turn me into a doll to serve your male gaze? Edric stumbled back, drenched in sweat.
How are you still talking? You're dead!
His voice cracked, warped with panic. Sweat clung to his temples. For the first time, Edric felt fear. Shadows oozed across the floor like liquid. A pale hand gripped Edric's shoulder. He jolted, but couldn't shake it off. Another hand clamped around his waist. He shrieked, backing away like a caged animal, but the figures did not stop. A whole army of moving corpses chanted in unison.
Give us our lives back.
He bolted, onto the runway, spotlight blinding his shaking body. Below, the crowd murmured, "Now, who's the real exhibit here?" The two lovers strutted onto the runway like models on a schedule.
No, don't come closer!
I'll call this piece, "The Monster Gets What He Made." Police officer, I need to report a crime. It was just another day of being bullied. While I was hiding in the bathroom, a guy suddenly appeared out of nowhere. Before I could even process what was happening, a strange light flashed across the toilet. And just like that, the toilet turned into a guy. Meanwhile, the boy from earlier had vanished and turned back into a toilet paper roll. So, this pair of glasses can turn people into objects and objects into people? This time the bullying was worse than usual. She threw me straight into the bathroom, and I crashed into the janitor. In my panic, I accidentally grabbed the janitor's glasses without realizing it. Before I could say or do anything, Jennifer snapped my sketchboard in half. That girl is truly a monster. I sat there, cleaning up the mess in silence. But apparently, I had taken something interesting. Let me rewind. I'm Anya, the forgettable background character in this school. I've always secretly wished I could live Jennifer's life, because she honestly had everything. But like most silly dreams of a nerd, it was never going to happen. Of course, Jennifer didn't take it well when she found out. As always, I became Jennifer's target again.
Nice glasses. Totally matches your freak vibe.
I always wondered if bullying me somehow made Jennifer feel better about herself. The anger boiled inside me. So I tried activating the glasses the same way I did in the bathroom, and they worked. Jennifer's boyfriend turned into a brawl. She didn't even see it happen. But I did, and it made me feel something close to joy. Wait a minute. If the glasses worked like this, then I could make my own boyfriend too. It worked, and honestly, the result wasn't half bad.
How can I serve such a beautiful lady?
My body started showing signs of aging, but I didn't notice. With no boyfriend around, Jennifer couldn't even open a soda can. Of course, the first thing I did with the magical glasses was make Jennifer feel the jealousy I'd lived with for so long. But the trash can boyfriend I made kept getting distracted by, well, trash. He even tried to collect Jennifer's empty soda can. To her, he looked like a loyal servant. No worries, I'd just make another boyfriend, a better one. I forgot he was made from the book I was holding. But who says only girls get to be carried like princesses? This one was made from my sketchboard, the one I used to draw Jennifer. So of course she became his muse. Jennifer had no problem making my new boyfriend her personal pet. And just like that, I got dumped, again. In the blink of an eye, Jennifer had 2 new boyfriends fall into her lap. If I couldn't have them, she shouldn't either. The changes in my body grew more obvious with each use of the glasses. Still, I felt satisfaction seeing Jennifer alone without her handsome boy toy. I shouldn't have been so smug. As I turned to leave, Jennifer called out,
Hey, Granny, come help me.
"Granny?"
You look as old as my grandma, okay?
I was stunned. She wasn't joking. That's when I noticed my reflection. Oh no! Terrified, I ran back to the bathroom. Why is this happening? Suddenly, the janitor spoke up.
You've overused the glasses.
What did she know? I thought to myself. But then it hit me. The aging. It was from the glasses.
That's the side effect. It drains your youth. The more you use it, the older you become.
There has to be a way to undo it.
I was a victim too.
Oh no! I panicked, desperately thinking of how to turn back time. Then Jennifer's actions gave me an idea. Why care about looking old when I had a fresh, youthful skin right in front of me? It's all Jennifer's fault. If she hadn't made me jealous, if she hadn't bullied me, I would have never used the glasses this much. So now, she'll have to pay the price. But I had underestimated Jennifer. She escaped the handcuffs with ease. Still, I couldn't let my brand new skin get away. If I could just get the glasses, Jennifer would be gone for good. And I did. I won. Jennifer instantly turned into an adult magazine. Honestly, that suited her. But something happened.
I warned you.
My body began to dissolve. My mind started to melt. In the end, I had drained the very life from myself, just to get revenge on Jennifer.